Hey, what's up, guys? So I have a new game plan, and my new game plan is this. You already know what time it is. I'm going to work, and it's real talk. It's about talking about what you do with your money is how you become more financially successful and you become more wealthy. If you constantly use a debit card or a credit card to spend money, it is designed to make it more difficult for you to have your own financial freedom. Let me explain to you why. Every time you purchase something on a credit card online or on a debit card, you are already allowing the card services to use those funds for their gain, because there's a percentage that they take from interest, or the fact that a lot of businesses decline money at times. Not money, they do decline money, but they also decline credit cards at times because they simply don't want to have some of their money that is theirs goes to the credit card services. So my new goal, I'll start my resolution today, not next year, but my new goal is this, is to avoid using my debit card. The only time I will really use my debit card is if it's a dire emergency where I need to use it. But if I don't have an emergency, I'm not using my debit card, my credit card. I have my lunch right here. I have my water reserves. I got everything I need. I don't need a card to use for cash anymore. Right now, there's skimmers all around the United States that are trying to steal our money through the debit credit card services, the machines, wherever you go. So be careful, be wary of that. So now what I have to say is I am proud to announce that I am officially, this is going to be day one of not using my debit card. I haven't used it for the last 2 days I was off, well, 3 days, and I'm going to just stick with not using my debit card anymore. Seriously, guys, if I'm at work and I'm literally hungry or thirsty, I will just try to get a water somewhere, something simple, water, but I will avoid eating the foods that are being shoved in our faces all around the world. They're not healthy. They're not good for us in the future. The fact that we have foods in America that are banned in European countries speaks a lot, because they know that it is not healthy. So that's something that's going to go. There's not going to be any more debit card spending. I hate to say this, guys, but this year I might have difficulty trying to come up with some kind of giveaway on Christmas for the fans, the community. Times are just really difficult right now. There's a reason why I was asking for a little bit of support from the channel, and I got it. I got it from the community. I appreciate that. It goes a long way. Next year is going to be the year that things are probably going to start changing for the better for the people, because these 4 years has been nothing but a cash grab from the corporations, from the financial institutions, the insurance companies. It's been a cash grab for all the conglomerates, the elites, the evil people that don't want to do their part, but they want to take our money. That is the true evil in this world, okay? Let me get back to my comments and my conversation. So, I usually talk about Black Ops 6. I usually talk about PS5 Pro. All that stuff is good and all, but right now we're talking about finances. If you have credit cards and they're holding you back from spending money, it's time that you focus on trying to accomplish the issues you have with your cards, so that way you could start off the new year with not as much debt, not as much interest, because it is only meant to bury you deeper into the ground. It is a cash grab, okay? And talk to the credit card companies like you're in charge, because when you talk to them like you're in charge, they will waive your late fees. They will give you more time to make a payment. They tell them whenever you make a payment and it's late, you want the late fee waived. They can do that. But if you don't ask, they won't. It's all meant, you can ask and you shall receive. But you have to ask with stern voice. You have to be firm and strong and just say it as it is. So with that being said, my wife said today it was going to be cold. It's 33 degrees. It's not too bad, not too cold. I don't mind it. As of right now, just trying to get back on track. And I've been thinking about a lot of money I've been spending over the years. When we had the money, I was spending on the bundle packs. I was spending on just everything in general. Everything was just, just put it on the card. Now, I am so disgusted with how we've been so programmed to just spend money on a card for every single occurrence, every single situation. Everything is on a card. Now, my goal is to take all the money that I've been making and to try to save as much money as I can, and try not to be so quick to just use the card. If I really need to use the card, it's going to be for something truly important. But if I don't use the card, then I am literally going to just live frugal, survival, as if I don't have any money, as if I don't have a card. None of that stuff. I won't be buying junk at the places where I stop every now and then to eat. No more. That's done. No more Popeyes, no more Dunkin' Donuts, no more Burger King. All the things that feel nourishing, I'm just going to have my snacks in my bag, my drinks. If I need to replenish, I'll replenish a little bit, but I need to start thinking like a Navy SEAL. I have limited rations like Metal Gear. I have limited rations. I have limited supply. What do I do? How do I survive the night? That's how I have to live, because what's happening is I'm literally just thinking I could just use the card and I have the funds, but I really don't. You really don't have the funds. You're using your card, and if you do have the funds, it's because you're making a lot of money somehow, and it's easy to feel comfortable using a card. Me, I'm thinking survival. I'm thinking not only is it going to be not using the card, credit card, it's going to be cash, but it's also going to be stocking up my house. I already have boxes of rice. I have noodles. I'm stocking up on water. I'm stocking up on coffee. Things that will nourish my needs, because right now we don't know what's going to happen. And me and my wife, she is such a strong, beautiful, caring, but also fearless woman that will do her best to make sure that we as a family do not get destroyed. And that's why I love her so much, because deep down she has taught me a lot of tough lessons, but the lessons that she taught me made me more of a man than I ever was. So it is the woman in your lives, men, the right woman, that will truly bring out the best of you. So take that to the bank. Now, so our plan is we want to have as much reserves as we need. Toilet paper for a year, paper towels, the things that we need. We have 4 fridges in our house. So those 4 fridges are being stored lots of goods, of foods, for a long period of time. Hopefully, I will be in the works of maybe upgrading with a generator if need be. Right now, I'm just coming back from the casino, and the casino was the Call of Duty, and how it's been just literally taking my money, the company, the corporation, the trillion-billion-dollar company, the boss that's of the company that wants to tell us how to live our lives, that wants to buy off all the farmland so we don't have any food, that wants to tell us that we need to take the jab because it's best for our interests, which I digress, and I totally disagree, and I never got the jab, and I never will. So the point that I'm trying to make is we have people that have lots of money in this world, not all of them, but a lot of people that have lots of money in this world that have evil intentions, and we're not going to let that fly. I'm going to keep my Xbox. I'll keep my Game Pass because that's the only way I can play my Xbox. If I truly wanted to hop on Xbox, it's $20 a month. It's not that big of a deal. Think of it as Xbox is video games, Netflix, or cable, because you could literally play a lot of games, and I have it all. So if I wanted to jump into Stalker 2, I can. I'm going to keep that. I got to renew my PlayStation Plus before the 12th of this month, because the PlayStation Plus is running out on the 12th of this month. So if anybody is willing, that has a huge sack of bag of money, that is willing to help me out, a super thank you would be much appreciated. Super chats are much appreciated. Times are really difficult right now, and I believe in the Lord. I believe in my God, that He will provide and that He will open up the hearts of people that will help me out financially as a channel. I'm having a little bit of a struggle right now because money is difficult. Not working as much as I thought I would be, but that's besides the point. So as of right now, we're waiting for next year to come about. I am praying that we don't see any kind of devastation on America, because that is something we don't want. We don't want to wake up the next morning and have everything completely gone, okay? So with that being said, my plea and asking for everybody is to, whoever sees this video, please consider helping out financially. Whatever you're willing to help the Stealth Dragon community would be much appreciated. I'm asking out of the bottom of my heart. I'm not asking expecting, I'm just asking because I do believe that miracles do happen. Okay, back to the whole conversation. So when it comes to your credit cards, the card companies right now have so much interest that even when you call the actual card services to talk to them, you have the actual teller on the other line, on the other side, saying that they're dealing with financial debt because nobody's making enough money to keep up with all their bills, okay? So what you do is you call them. If you're late a day or two, you tell them, look, I need a couple days, 2 weeks period of just being able to pay the remainder. So I paid $150 today. I had $40 waived from the late fee. Always ask to have the late fee waived when you talking kindly, and always say sir and ma'am, because it shows respect. Even though they are trained to try to make you feel like they're over you, you still have to talk over them, but then show them kindness, because then they're willing to help you. No one will help you if you're just flat out rude and belligerent. The ones you want to be rude to are the ones that don't care for your wealth. They don't care for your interest. They don't care even if you're just asking. Those are the ones that you buck down on. You know what I mean? Like, you tell them how you feel and you don't hold back because they're ruthless. Those are the people that don't care. Those are the people that don't care. So you tell them. But then there's times where you handle your battles, and there's times where you just let the battle go, because it will, the Lord will handle the battle for you. Okay, I'm 45 years old. I'm a gamer. I am a father. I am a husband. I am a son. I am a brother. I am everything to everybody. I am a community mentor. I am here for everybody. So with that being said, I just want to say this. Very importantly, you have to consider, when you use your debit card, your credit card, you have to be very careful, because just because you have the money in the bank doesn't mean you'll have it tomorrow. So, and there's always a bill that comes out of nowhere. There's always something that's taken out and you have no control over. So you have to consider those things a reality. So with that being said, guys, all I gotta say is I am truly happy. I'm truly blessed, and I will be very, very thankful for all the support on the channel. Asking for my channel to reach 3K before the end of this year. I know it can happen, and that is a very big appreciation. It's time for this channel to grow. You guys were asking for vlogs. I'm giving you the vlogs. I'm talking, but you know, outside of YouTube, I have family business I deal with on a regular. So when I say family business, I deal with everything that is most important to my wife, everything that is most important to the kids, everything that is most important to everything in general. And right now I'm having a difficult time trying to keep up with everything. So all I'm asking for, if anybody's willing to help the channel financially, it is the hugest, uttermost appreciation and thank you. All right, so now let's get back into the final part of the conversation before I end this live stream. Most importantly, when you set your goals and your determinations and you train, you don't try, you train to not do the things you don't want to do, because then you will have more money and you will be more in control of your life and your finances. That's how you become successful. You have to train, not try. Trying is not working anymore. People that try, they say they can't, and they end up falling back into the same habit, the same bad mistake. So now what we need to do is we need to train to stop spending money, whether it's on Call of Duty, whether it's on unnecessary stuff that we think we need. Everything has to be put a stop to. So with that being said, you have to stay focused on the most important things, which is yourself, your family, your wealth, your health, and everything that is about your business. That's all I'm going to say. The end of this video. Thank you so much. Please hit the thumbs up, comment on the video. I appreciate everything, everybody. Love you all. Stealth Dragon is my name. I'll see you guys tomorrow.